Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this eye look that I have going on here. It is, I'm actually using Huda Beauty's Rose Gold Edition Texture Shadows palette. It just looks like this. Check it out you guys, this is my first time purchasing it, so I'm like totally obsessed with it. I've played with it many times already, and you know, I haven't quite got a eyeshadow look that I liked, except for this one. I did it on one side of my eye just to be sure that I actually liked it, and I'm obsessed with the shadows. They're super creamy, they're super blendable, everything is perfect about them. I just didn't know in which way to incorporate them, and I wasn't feeling so motivated, so inspired to do any looks yet. So I did end up achieving this look. So if you would like to see how I achieved this look, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start out by priming my eyelids with Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer. Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and dab that on there. And please excuse my dirty beauty blender. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition palette. Look how pretty it is. Look at that, you guys. So I did start out by setting my eyes with Bay, which is this one. Set it with a e.l.f. I think this is a blending brush. I like to set my whole eyelid just because it makes everything blending much easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab Sandalwood first of all, and I'm gonna grab this with a Real Techniques. I think this is the domed shadow brush. All I'm gonna do is grab it like this sideways and start blending this out, forward and backwards, very lightly. You don't want to push your brush all the way down because it's just gonna look horrible. It's gonna look so harsh and crappy, basically. And then you're gonna go in with this shade Henna, which is this one, and you're gonna grab it with the same eyeshadow domed brush. You're just gonna put that one on the tip, and you're gonna start going into the crease, make a line, and then begin to buff it out. Then I'm gonna grab my Morphe brush, which is the M562, and I'm gonna go in with Maneater, which is a pretty winey color, and I'm just gonna grab it and then tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna begin doing the halo effect. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the inner and outer corners of my eyes, just as it looks right here on my other eye, and it's gonna look very pinky, very pinky. Check that out, guys. I like to place my product in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. So you're just gonna go like this. You're gonna start connecting, which creates the halo effect. In the inner corner you want to blend in the outer corner you want to blend out, and then you just want to connect them. You don't want to go too much on the inner corner, just because it will look super dark if you do that. So just clean it up with your finger or a Q-tip or anything you have handy. Then I'm gonna go in with my domed brush without any product and do it flatwards. Just blend this out a little more. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of Man Eater with the same Morphe brush, just to put that pink back in on both sides. And then you want to go in with a small concealer brush. I'm using Morphe's M170 4SH brush, and it's a tiny concealer brush that this just looks like this. And we're gonna go in one of the holographic shades, which is Angelic. Look how pretty it is. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my setting spray. I'm using the e.l.f. Mist and Set, and you just want to spray it one time very lightly and grab that shadow. Be careful because it is a textured shadow, so it's gonna have a lot of fallout, and my children are making a huge mess in their room, but oh well. So you're gonna start by applying it to that center where there is absolutely no color, and try not to go up into the crease, because if you have eyes like mine, it will go into your crease. So I just go in about 2 times and I grab the shadow again and then add it all the way up to here. So it's just gonna look like that. Look how pretty it looks. And then you just want to blend in a little. Gonna blend in the shades together. Make sure they're blended in, no harsh lines. And this is one of my favorite eyebrow brushes, you guys. It's the Morphe M160. It's the 1/8. I can't really see it, but I love it so much because it's super tiny. So I like to start out with my bottom brow, basically carving it out. And pushing the product up, and then start carving out the top of it very, very patiently, because this is the part where I always mess up. Okay, I didn't mess up. And then you just fill it in. All I do is just go in once with the product and basically work from the back, or from the tail of the eyebrow to the front of the eyebrow, and then use the rest of my product that I have on my brush on my eyebrow. So I'm gonna go ahead to my face, and I'm gonna start out with Urban Decay's Prime and Perfect. I'm gonna use the Optical Illusion Complexion Primer and the Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Foundation. And I'm gonna use the shade 5, but let me go ahead and prime my face first. So I feel like on camera it makes me look really pink. I don't know why. I'm not sure if it's the lighting, but in person it looks amazing, you guys. I would like a little bit more coverage, but hey, that's me. I always like a lot of more coverage, so oh well. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, under the eyes. I'm not gonna go directly under the eyes because I already did this side of under my eyes and I totally forgot that I was gonna do my concealer. So it's okay. I mean, hey, people make mistakes. You see, even saying mistakes, I said I made a mistake. So I like to apply concealer in my T-zone and under my eyes, directly under my eyes. But since I did my eyeshadow, I have to wait. I have to do my, just like brighten it up instead of conceal. So whew, blending is a workout, girls. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer with Airspun's translucent powder. Then I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. I am gonna use Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And I'm gonna use a little brush like this. It's just a smaller powder brush, but I like to use it for contouring and bronzing. Then I like to go in with a smaller brush, just like this one. This is an e.l.f. Oh, this is not e.l.f. This is a Wet n Wild brush. And I like to grab the same bronzer and start to conceal, well, start to snatch this nose. So I do start out right here. My kids are making so much noise. I just hope they don't break anything. Put it like this. There you go. And then we're going to dust that off later. Now I'm gonna get a big fluffy brush and dust off under my eyes. Now I'm gonna get started with this under eye. So we're gonna go back in with that Real Techniques brush, grab sandalwood and henna, and just like buff it under the eye. I like to grab like this kind of brush and then I'm gonna go in with that same Morphe brush, spray it again with the e.l.f. setting spray, and grab Angelic again. And I'm gonna do basically the same effect that I have up here. It's gonna go down here and the same exact place. Oh my god, guys, can you hear my children? Like, I feel like they're crazy sometimes. So yeah, basically like that. I'm gonna add more of Man Eater. Same brush. And add some here. In here. And then I'm gonna add the Maybelline the Colossal Big Shot mascara. I'm gonna be using e.l.f.'s Mist and Set, and I'm just gonna take that in there. Ooh. So for highlight, I'm going to be using, I don't even know what I want to use because I have the Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette right in front of me. And I feel like using Champagne Pop, but then I feel like using Snow. But I do have kind of a rose gold look, and I can use amber gold from the Anastasia Ultimate Glow palette. So I think that's what I'm gonna use. I like to grab a fan brush, and this one's just from Beach Cosmetics. So check that out, you guys. So and just keep adding till you can see your highlight from the face, basically. And then to add to the nose, I like to add it with that same brush that I contoured my nose with. I'm going to be using the same highlight. Or you know what, that's gonna make it look kind of weird. I'm gonna use Snow from the same palette. Oh. Hi, honey. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more Snow on top just because I feel like it needs it. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, you guys. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I feel like I'm shining. So for lips, I like to moisturize my lips first, right before, yes, just because I have super dry lips, and basically any matte lipstick looks horrible on me. So I like to add it and then basically remove some. I see you, monkey. So I'm gonna go ahead and add Wet n Wild's Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick and in Give Me Mocha. And this one just looks like this. I can't wait to see how it looks. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe down there where the red button is at. And until next time, bye.